What about question number 2? All of you, it's very clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear with long process or T-shape?
T-shape, sir.
T-shape. What about others?
T-shape only, sir. T-shape.
T-shape.
Yes,
What
sir.
about others? Okay. हमारे Zamir and Moti?
T-shape.
Yes,
T-shape. Okay.
T-shape.
Okay. Tell me, in T-shape account, let us discuss so that we will have basics back again. We can recall T-shape account. So whenever we are doing question, our concept is to focus on the last part of the question, that is to identify output. Always in your examination also, you have to use this technique using the first in first out method. So this is FIFO. The equivalent units of production during the month equal to. So the equivalent production they are asking. So EOQ, equivalent units we are calculating. Yes. So then we have to read the question. A company began the month with 10,000 units work in process inventory that were 60% complete. So here 10,000 units beginning inventory we will take. So how to calculate here? How much work is already completed?
6,000.
60%.
60% completed. So 60% completed means as it is,
40,000.
as it is we need to take here, right?
Yes.
As it is we need to take here. Someone is telling 40%. That is which method? That is which method?
Direct method, sir.
Direct method. Long process method. Zamir, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
So we will take here
Yes, sir.
1000. Okay. Before that, we need to identify physical units. Physical units, 10,000 units beginning inventory. Always before doing work in process for equivalent units, work in process for equivalent units, here nothing is mentioned, whether it is material or the conversion cost. So we are following the question itself. So he has also didn't mention anything. Okay, so physical units 10,000 here. During the month, the company transferred 120,000 units. So transferred out is already given. How many number of units? 120,000 units. At the end of the month, 20,000 units were in work in process. So ending inventory is also given 20,000. Percentage will be ignored when physical units we are doing. When we are
as it is, we need to take.
As it is, we need to take. So the point is what here? The question arises here. What is introduced during the process? How many number of is introduced? We know that beginning inventory plus introduced minus ending inventory is equal to transferred units. Beginning unit is 10, right? Introduced we don't know. Ending inventory is 20 is equal to transferred out 120. So this 20 will come this side in the next part. So plus 20, this plus 10 will go this side. So minus 10 is equal to that question mark. So that means 140 minus 10 means how many units are introduced? Yes, please. How many number of units introduced during the year? 130. Now, introduced and completed. Another word they are using instead of introduced. What is that word?
Introduced and completed.
You know, apart from introduced, they will talk about something. Started and completed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Started. So this introduced is also known as started. So if 130 is introduced or started, so now we this transferred out units is there. So now how much is introduced started and completed. So out of 120, we assume it is a FIFO method. First, we will allocate the beginning inventory. So 110 units is started and completed. In the examination, they will ask you this question also. What is started and completed? Is this concept clear? I hope to everyone, including Zamir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Excellent. Zamir, are you clear right now?
Yes, clear, sir. Clear.
Okay, very good, excellent. So now when we are calculating working process for equivalent units, is here not mentioned whether it is material or it is a conversion cost. So no information is given means they will not give material conversion cost like that. Simply they will give you that question like that only. So whenever we are taking here, we will take only beginning, what is completed in the past, that one only we are going to take. So the next is what here we will write transferred out unit. We know that the transferred out unit is 120. It means it is always completed 100%. So here it is 120,000 only. Then ending inventory we will take here. So ending inventory, what is given, the same thing we will take. Beginning inventory also, what is given, same thing we will take. Ending inventory also will take what is given in the same thing. So how much it is completed?
20% only.
20% of 20,000 means how much?
4,000.
4,000. So now we know that this is the equivalent units. We know that beginning inventory plus equivalent units, which is not given, that we are calculating, minus ending inventory is equal to transferred out. Beginning inventory is 6,000. EU we don't know as it is. Ending inventory it is 4 and transferred out is given 120. So then in next equation 120 this plus 4 minus 6. So 120 minus 4 is how much?
124.
124 minus 6 is how much?
118,000.
This is the answer they asked. So I hope it is clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
My
Yes.
question is, when we do the direct method or the long process, we will calculate the equivalent units. When we take the opening, I mean to say beginning inventory. Beginning inventory is 10,000. Already work done in the past is 60%. Now how much work will be done in the present?
4,000.
50%.
4,000. So started and completed how many number of units? Just we calculated 110,000 into always started and completed will be
100%.
100%. That is equal to how much? 110.
110.
Then closing inventory or ending inventory. Ending inventory, what work
During the current year,
completed during the current year? The work completed during the current year is
20%.
1,000 into 20%. Here 4,000. In
4,000.
this also
180.
118. So the question is, why in this method we are taking beginning inventory like this, and why in this case we are taking like this? That is the question. You need to understand this concept. What is the reason behind this?
Here we are subtracting, here we are adding in the end.
Yes.
Remaining we are adding, and here we are excluding what is completed.
Yes. 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 So that is technically correct. Exactly what we are calculating. If you see here, beginning inventory plus equivalent units minus ending inventory is equal to transferred out. This we are calculating. So technically it is EU is equal to transferred out plus what? Ending inventory minus beginning inventory. We are doing equivalent units. This is the equation of equivalent units. But when we calculate here equivalent units, work done during the current year. work done during the current year on beginning inventory already completed is a 60%. We are doing remaining 40%. How much work done today? That one we are calculating. And then what we are calculating, started and
Started and
completed, that is 100% we are considering. And then ending inventory, how much work done, that 20% we are. So this,
Beginning inventory in both the cases same, sir.
yeah, that is the case, same is same. So here equivalent units we are calculating. Equivalent units we are calculating. So now my question arises here is that why here beginning inventory is deducted and why here beginning inventory is added here?
Because that the beginning inventory portion for the last year, which has been completed, the portion which is completed last year, we are deducting that one, and we are taking for the current year what is being completed. This is our current year, I mean, equivalent unit cost.
Okay. Yeah, you are near to the answer. If you keenly observe the direct method, it is taking beginning inventory remaining 40%, started and completed we are taking 100%, ending inventory we are taking 20%. Now in the T-shape account, the equivalent units, this is also equivalent units. Direct method, this is also equivalent units. Indirect method, that shortcut method, equivalent units, this is also equivalent units. But exactly what we are doing here, yeah, from the transferred out we are adding ending inventory, right? And we are minusing the beginning inventory. Is both these equations are equal? Both these equations are equal.
No, it's not equal, because we already have the transferred out unit here. So that's the difference, because we already have the transferred out unit. So we need to find out this, I mean, the product, I mean, during the year unit. So that's why we are applying like this. But normally direct method will apply if we are only finding out the transferred out unit.
So now what I am doing now, I am converting this equation to this. How it will be converted, let us see. Now you tell me this transferred out. This transferred out is nothing but what? This transferred out means nothing but what? Transferred out means what?
The completed
Means
ones.
completed units. Sir.
That means beginning inventory, it includes beginning inventory 60% as well as the 40%. Transferred out is nothing but what? It is beginning inventory 100% and started and completed how much percentage? 100%.
100%.
So that means this transferred out includes beginning inventory, which is 60% work done in the past and 40% work done in the current year, this is past year, and started and completed 100% work done. Started and completed 100% work done in the current year. Started and completed 100% work done in the completed year. So that means this transferred out can be written like this: beginning inventory 60% plus beginning inventory 40%. Correct? Correct?
Yes,
Sir.
Plus started and completed how much percentage? 100%.
100%.
So now what is happening here, from this this ending inventory we are taking separately. This transferred out, this complete is what? This complete is what?
Transferred out.
This is transferred out. What additionally we are taking here? ending inventory. This ending inventory, how much percentage is completed?
20%.
20% is completed. This minus beginning inventory, how much we are, this is minus beginning inventory means how much percentage is completed?
60%.
60%. Are you following me, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Rahnuma, are you following me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this transferred out is nothing but beginning inventory 100%, started and completed 100%. So beginning inventory 100%, I am writing beginning inventory work done in the last, beginning inventory 40% work done in the current year,
Yeah.
started and completed in the current year, ending inventory also current year, beginning inventory, this is past year, correct?
Past year.
So now beginning inventory past year positive value, beginning inventory
Cancel.
minus past year value cancel. What remains? What remains? Beginning inventory 40% current year, started and completed 100% current year, ending inventory 20% current year. This is equal to equivalent units. That is the difference between T-shape to the long process. If this point is
I
clear
have
to
one
you,
doubt.
yes, please.
Started and completed plus beginning inventory will give us the transferred out.
Transferred out, yes. Ranuma, जो units complete कर चुके हम लोग, right? Transferred out means what? 100% work done, correct?
Yes, yes.
So beginning inventory 60% work done in the past year, correct? 40% work done in which year?
Current year.
Current year. So this is the beginning inventory 100% completed, right?
Yeah.
So then started and completed how much?
100%.
100%. This equal to what? Transferred out, no?
Yeah.
So that's what
okay.
we are calculating here, no? यहाँ पर जब हम लोग ट्रांसफर्ड आउट कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो ये ट्रांसफर्ड आउट में मैं आप लोगों को क्या बोला 120 फ्रॉम दिस 10,000 बिलोंग्स टू बिगिनिंग सो हाउ मच इज स्टार्टेड एंड कंप्लीटेड फ्रॉम दिस यहाँ पर जो कुछ भी है हम लोग जो 130 जो आया था अभी हमको उसमें से 110 is the remaining 20,000 is ending inventory. So that means transferred out always beginning inventory 100% work done, started and completed 100% work done. ये जरूरत नहीं है आप लोगों को. This is not needed. एग्जाम में आपको डाउट नहीं आना बोल के thing is what T-shape account beginning inventory in the past year we are taking, right? This is equivalent units. This is ending inventory in the current year, and here transferred out we are taking. So the equation is beginning inventory past year plus equivalent units minus ending inventory in the current year is equal to transferred out. So we are calculating EU. So when we are calculating EU, transferred out plus this ending inventory minus this beginning inventory past year. This is current year. This is transferred out. Transferred out means बोलता मैं आप लोगों को ये बोला के it is 100% of beginning inventory, which is 60% completed in the past year. 40% we are considering in the current year. Therefore, started and completed is 100% in the current year. This is what transferred out always. So therefore, this transferred out I am writing beginning inventory 60%, beginning inventory 40%. This is last year or past year. This is current year. Started and completed in the current year, plus remaining what we have in this equation, ending inventory in the current year. This is minus beginning inventory past year 60% from the T-shape account. This. So therefore, this is 60%, this is 60% even get cancelled. Finally, we are getting beginning inventory work done in the current year, which is matching with this one. Started and completed 100%, which is matching with this one. Then ending inventory 20%. That means this method is always equal. The only thing is that here it is easy. So what is given in the question? Beginning inventory, take. Given. What is given in the question? That one we will take. Ending inventory, what is given in the question? Transferred out, you need to calculate. Remaining equivalent units. That is the point. So that's why T-shape will become easy. Becomes easy. Most of the people T-shape become easy, but they don't know this thing. Without knowing this thing, examination when you go, you will have some fear factor. So that fear factor I have removed by conceptually explaining this concept. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir, clear. And it's good actually.
What about Chakri?
Yes, I understood, sir. Conceptual.
रहनुमा आपका डाउट भी यही था ना, क्यों ले रहे हैं हम लोग, जब भी मैं
Yeah.
आपको समझाया था at that time.